Hey, how's everybody doing? Um, big tech day today. All right, I'm going to go through some sectors. We're going to go through some stocks, and we're going to see where we're at. All right, so nice move today. Um, and I got to say, on that group that I had this morning that we talked about, if I bought all of them right there on the opening. Oh, what a day it would have been. We talked about the Cloudflare this morning, and just really, really nice day for the whole group. They were just, they were already priced just right, so had a nice move here on CDNS coming up. I'm not going to go through all of them, but Oracle had a great day. Look, you like big green bars, do you? Well, you're going to see a couple here now. All right, so Oracle, ROP coming back in. I said, man, these things were priced right. They're down. They're down on the month, and they changed all the colors. A lot of them changed the colors today already on this move. All right, so ROP Snowflake made a big comeback. Salesforce came back, roaring back here, up 4.5%. All right, so we wait to see if we can get some follow through. We got IBM here, finishes with the inside day on IBM, looking for that 212 back up, and I see them already taking it a little higher here. All right, so we broke through some of our resistance numbers, and now we're going to see if we can start to put in a kind of a low of sorts. All right, I'm still a lot of cautious. This business of wars has been taking a toll on us. All right, so IBM, nice move to the upside. So the Cloudflare stocks, they were. I mean, I got Qualcomm. I picked up some Qualcomm today. I'm taking it with me. And I got a little bit of this guy too, CRWV on the Crew V, moving up nicely on the overnight too. All right, so try to come back up on the Crew V. You got that nice 2-2 month up. You got that 2-2 week up. You got everything going your way here. All right. So we'll see what's gonna transpire. So tech world, we talk about Marvel, MRVL. All right. Marvel coming back up with a hammer right now. We got to 130, 130. She's not tired yet, folks. All right, she's making new highs. I look for expansion on this. Now, we don't have much magnitudes to look for anymore, but as we start to get up through all above all this, it'll be interesting to see. All right, so Marvel's been great, and then you got Cisco, and it doesn't want to play. All right, it did come back late today with a hammer trying to come back up. So I don't know, just too much red in there for me. All right, so Cisco, little bit of hif in there, but keep your eyes on Micron guides. These are the guys I'm looking at. I'm looking for tomorrow. I'm looking for Micron to go higher. All right, I'm looking for Intel to go higher. INTC. All right, to already trying to chomp at the bit here a little bit. They're gonna come in a little bit. Of course they are. All right. But we're going to be there. We're going to be there when they bring them back in. Qualcomm is one for sure. That one looks like it's going to take day up as well. SMCI, I kind of like this one, but I think she's a stall out at $30, which means you got about $4 to get up there on SMCI. I think this has got a little bit more room. I don't know if it even can get outside this week. I mean, outside the month here. All right, so I see some exhaustion risk up in this area here around $30. All right, so we'll see. We'll see about that one. All right, couple names that we want to talk about on our discretionary list. Starbucks, decent day. It was up 1%, up 88 cents. All right. I don't pick the biggest, baddest ones, but this one I like here could get still inside in the month. All right. And so trying to get back up to 102.40, which takes us back up to here somewhere. So I kind of like the Starbucks here. I like the 3 today, and I want the 2 back up. That's what I'm looking for. All right, I'm looking for the 3 and giving me the 2 more up and then busting me up here to the month, and then we got that move up, right? Then we're in good shape for Starbucks. All right, we'll see there. That one is pretty good. Target and Walmart were both red all day. They were down all day. All right, Target really not reversing too much. A little bit here, not too much, not showing anything. They've been strong. So we're watching those too, right? And Walmart. All right, we're going to keep an eye on Walmart too. Walmart was down today, so I bought some. It was down over 2% when I bought it. Walmart's stuck inside there. You're fighting back out of a two-day down hole. All right, so we're looking for this move to 2 back up. All right, see if buyers can get back in control in Walmart. We do have those discretionaries. They're moving the way we want them to be right now. XLY. They are cooking, boy. Look at that on the overnights now. Still pushing through there on your XLY. And who's he hanging around with? He's hanging there with XLI. It's the YI guy. All right. Nice 3-day on the XLI. Look at this. We're getting our industrials back up to the upside. We're gonna see how we look here. Okay, I'm going to look at it at the futures at the end. All right, so XLI, XLE could get better quickly if they start to get this problem fixed up. All right, energy down and out, guys. So still not having it. All right, XLE's been staying down. OIH, we know that, but we know that crude broke down pretty good today. All right, crude gave it up a lot today. Finished negative on the downside after being up 7%. Now they're down 1.25. All right, that's a big reversal coming back around on your oils. So continuation to the downside. That's why you're seeing this market lift. There's going to be more stuff, okay? I'm going to go back now to discretionary. I like Etsy. Etsy had a good day today. ETSY. I'm looking for ones that are going to go up tomorrow, all right? So it was up 5% today. Give me a 322 back up on it, man. Seriously, let's go. Get it done, all right? There you go. Etsy to the upside. Get. All right. What else did I got? I got one more in there that I can throw in there. Alta, ULTA, Alta. All right. Alta, great day today, up $6.38, 1.23%. It is a 2-1 day. I'm looking for a 2-1-2 back up on Alta tomorrow, back up to the upside. All right. Now, right, we talked about XLV, healthcare. All right. Starting to come back up. We know that most of them are all stock inside month. All right, so watch the month trade. Watch the month trade. That's where we gotta be. All right, if we start to look like we're gonna take these months in the middle of the month, we want to be knowing that. We want to be knowing when we're reversing a previous month and taking a higher high. You want to know that. All right, especially coming at the broadening formation. So we'll be looking for that, all right? Charter Communications, XLC, pretty decent day for those guys. Oklahoma's in the nuclears came back up a little bit today. I'm kind of jumping around now, all right? So just stay with me. Industrials on Oklahoma. Look at this guy still going up here, all right? At 55, up 7% today, all right? And CCJ is coming back up here as well right now. CCJ coming up with your nuclears. There's a little guy, if you can like it, it's called Nuclear, NKLR. It's NKLR. There you go. Nuclear coming back, all right? So that group looking pretty good on those guys, all right? And then we'll look at some of, see what else here. All right, what else here? So healthcare, again, notice everything that's inside month. You notice this, all of our big names are all stuck inside the month. All right, so this group is going to be tough to deal with right now. All right, so we're going to sit tight and watch for the ones that get closest fastest. All right, and we'll look for the ones that are breaking to the downside, and we'll see if there are any on that one. I'm sure there will be. All right, another one I didn't talk about was Nike. I'll say that Nike by December is somewhere between 65 and 70. 65 and 70 by Christmas. All right, that's my call. I can make a call. All right, Nike. I think so. All right, Tech, very strong, guys. All right, if you're in positions, like I'm holding positions, I'm swing trading. That's what I'm doing. So I've got a baskets of stocks that I'm holding right now, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. I did buy a little Walmart today when it was down. We'll see if Walmart can turn it around here. These discretionaries, they keep pushing, all right, to the upside. And another group that was really, really good today was the financials. Not a one were red in my package, at least I could tell you that. All right, XLF had a good day there. All right, very nice day with the outsider. Give me that 2-2 back up on that guy too. All right, XLF. I didn't really check XLB too much. That's a nice 3-day as well on your materials. There you can see. Staples were really slow on the tick today. They were down. They were down on the XLP early in the day. And that's the way she got better, a little bit big there. All right, on XLP, that's a 2-1-2 back down day. All right, so we'll see if these can get going again. But for right now, I think your discretionaries and your retails are hotter. Cyclicals are hot. Get the casino, get those Royal Caribbean cruise lines. That thing can move up. CCL, watch that one. That one will move up. All right, Chipotle Mexican Grill can probably go back up to $40. Now, here's what we got. This is what we got with the futures, and there's where we are. All right, I'm looking at the diamonds on the daily. We talked about this before. We got this big V, right? All right, so the cup, right? So what we see here is we got from continuation from the upside coming down, right? We come back, and now what we're looking for the cup for this to come down, and what we would look to is a little bit more of a break, and then bring in the handle. All right. And that's how we like to look at it. All right. So we come down on the cup. Right, we should get a little bit higher here. We're still climbing in here. These are our magnitudes right here. Pivot machine gun heaven right here. All right, on diamonds. If we'll see if it'll happen that fast. But it's incredible that the markets are there's so much money sitting on the sidelines. It's just itching to get into the markets. They just can't help it. They're getting 4% for like years and years. It starts to suck. You got to start getting back in the market, and they don't, and they haven't wanted to do it because it's been up so much. So this is a move here. All right, we look for a little bit of a higher high. We look for that break, and then we go back down there on your diamonds. QQQ, we busted through my 612 now, and we'll see if it comes back down. I didn't even draw a line for it. I'm going to do that right now, though. Where is my 612, or where can you be? All right, right there. All right, I got to remove that. Remove that, and remove, how about that? And it's still there. It doesn't want to go away. All right, so there's our 612. We busted through there pretty good today. All right, so we go all the way up here. Now we should get some kind of pullback. Right now we're looking at 618.60. All right, so we got all the way up to 626 today, though. All right, so coming back down, we're going to be where are we at there right now? 618. All right, so we're right inside here, right off of where we closed around. All right, so 618. There is your cues, and to the upside, then our next stop would be up here at 629.98. All right. So this wick is pretty big here, so we'll be careful with this one. And it's an outsider. So when you see this a broadening formation, this is the top of a broadening formation. You're not far off. This too could come back down and cause troubles and could bring us right back down. This is if they've already completed the V coming down, they got to come down to get the handle. All right, QQQs. All right, and then we'll look at SPY. All right, SPY's got the same thing here. Sorry, did not pop up there. SPY. Okay, same thing. Coming down from previous, right? Down here, we make the low, we get down. Here's the cup, right? You've got a lot of it back here. All right, next magnitude right here is 688.73 as we look here. It reminds me of a trade that we did about a year and a half, maybe 2 years back, when we busted out at like 435 on the S&P 500. We had a huge move on the upside. So coming out of this is our move right now. I mean, it's already made. It can continue to go here. It can fulfill the whole thing, but you have to see that handle that will come back inside. We'll look for that break on the cup. All right, we'll look for that break that comes down and and then you should get it, and that will get a lot of people out. That will spook them all out. All right, so I'm gonna leave it at that, guys. Pretty good day again, man. Tech strong, XLY is strong, XLV is strong, but you still got a lot of guys that are inside month. Planet isn't doing anything. Boeing had a real good day today. I hope she comes back a little bit. Roblox, I think, Roblox. If you like to get triangled out again, give it a try. Because I got one more for you. I'm going to leave you with this one. LWLG. All right. All right, this is Lightwave Logic. I just picked this one up. All right, so I just literally found this stock like yesterday. On Sunday. All right, LWLG. When I was doing research, 2 up here. This thing's made a big move here from where it came from. So there you. As you see right here, this thing was down at 98 cents. All right, so it's nice, made a nice move up here to the upside. We'll get acquainted with it. All right, keep an eye on it. See if we can make some money on it. All right, tech. All right, let's see what tomorrow brings. All right, why don't you just go ahead and be good. Be good.